Welcome to my channel, Virgo, Rainbow Wizard. I'll be doing a reading for you. We are the first week of March, and we are the 5th of March to be exact. So this reading is for the next week. Virgo, this will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Check out other signs in your chart, such as your Moon sign, rising sign, specifically for additional love and messages, and perhaps you're born on the cusp as well. So you decide what is you apply with Virgo. And thank you so very much to all of you that have subscribed to my channel, that are viewing my channel. Thank you for amazing comments and taking your time to write to me. I really appreciate. I know some comments, I think it was here, mentioned about learning tarot. My just advice on that is basically anything you want to learn, it's like learning a language. You surround yourself with it, so whether it's you listen to it and read about it, basically. Some people have different ways of learning. Personally, I never really did a course or read anything, but it's more learning by surrounding myself and not being afraid to start practicing, because it's always difficult in the beginning or feels awkward. But yeah, that will be my short recommendation. Learn it however, you also learn other things in terms of training and so forth. But I think there are a lot available now on YouTube for training and maybe beginner courses. Now, let's get to your reading. My dear Virgos, let's see what is in store for you in the matters of love at this time. We are still in the season of Pisces. So, Virgo, a tower. Perhaps you're dealing with a Scorpio. Something is happening around this connection. This person, they put you on a pedestal, although they see that you are happily single, happily independent, happily juggling your own sort of ventures, right? You could be someone that is a business person. They see you as someone that, if you have children, if you have a house, if you have a farm, if you have pets and a job, right? If you are someone they see as able to spin many places, you are able to do a lot. You're very productive. You are very intelligent. You are able to master a career as well as looking after yourself. You're someone that looks well dressed, groomed, regardless if you are tired. This person, they are admiring you. They are very, very attracted to you, but they are currently going through this tower moment. I believe it applies to them. In their current surroundings, there is some kind of ending. Their feelings for you is to come forward with the 6 of Wands. They know where they're going. There's nowhere else they want to be than your direction. But their true desired outcome is to face fears. That has to do with communication. That has to do with coming forward. You also are looking for the one, in terms of if you were to move forward with anyone, you have a harmony in your life. You tend to keep a harmony and wealth in your life as an independent person, and you're also someone that can well and truly achieve this 10 of Cups wish fulfillment without having anyone by your side. You are someone that makes the most out of your life and your resources. And when it comes to love itself and the relationship itself, it seems that you have paused it, you gaining a bigger picture what to do. This person might be a Pisces, Libra, and they're surrounding them to do with an ending, to do with a hurt. Now it seems that there is ongoing arguments, disputes, could be people getting involved. So what's pulling this union apart is that even if both know that you are the ones for each other, there is no communication and no one is coming forward. Your person, they are resting up after This is an ending where they have to face their fears, where they have to speak to someone face to face. But they have plucked up the courage, and they have done what they needed to do when it comes to this ending. But this person can also, I see that they have this environment where maybe there's someone living in culture where, you know, constantly speaking their mind, quite passionate, quite out there. The next day they're like, okay, yeah, let's just meet up, let's go out again. Like it's a bit of a, it's like a passionate but fiery type of way of communicating. So this person could be someone that maybe they are quite social, so their way of healing, they just go out again, they rest and then they go out again. But something happened in the recent time where they have broken up with someone, or someone broken up with them. This situation, and also Three of Swords, we'll look into it, but it has to do with the matters of the heart mostly. So with this person, there is some celebration, a relief after the Four of Swords. They want to return to you. They know they have to be thread carefully. So they're kind of, you could find they are around you energetically. They're around you with, this could be small things like, you know, appearance, like social media, right? They want to ensure if they post something that you see the best version of them. They want to be polished. They want to show you, oh, look what I can offer you. What their goal is to have a victory in terms of for you to have the same feelings and rekindle your feelings and this romance that you perhaps had when you first met, even if that's a long time ago. There's luck in this, on the path for this union. And also the wheel is turning. It's in, you know, with here it constantly turns, and when it stops, it is a new chapter. Them showing up as the Emperor. So what they're going through, they're coming out at the other end. They have faced their fears, and they're ready to go into union. So brace yourself for unexpected communication, Virgo. You could sort of suddenly receive something on your phone where you're like, my God, does pigs fly? Your phone, you imagine the first thing you do, maybe even out of fear, because you are, or maybe not even expecting or wanting to hear from them, because with a hanged man, you don't want to look or you don't want to be disturbed, because you are thinking about your bigger picture. So, you know, the phone will fly through the air and land in your dirty clothes basket, perhaps, out of shock. So you don't have to see or engage with them, because it's something that is happening out of the blue, where it's like, you know, you are trying to distance yourself from love in general, just staying in your own zone. So this could be shocking and very like unexpected, and you're not feeling prepared to receive communication from them, because you have put this whole connection on ice. But yeah, something will come from them that is quite shocking with a tower here, but it's a good tower. As we also have the sun. So yeah, this person, they are, and you know, just after here we have the, just to take note, it's also the pair. So we have the pair. It's like wherever they turn, whatever happens, whatever they go through of arguments and sadness, whatnot, they always come back to you. They always come back to this connection, and I've been taking them a long time to accept that, wow, the reason they were unhappy, the reason they didn't face their fears, the reason they didn't have the victory is because they were sitting in a place of rejecting the love of their life, a union they're supposed to be with. However, you also have, I mean, now in your surroundings is very much about day to day, making the most out of your day. You have really a lot on your plate, but you have also been holding back, saying that I will only engage in a love if I know it's the one, and if I know it's going places. So that's still the status. But when it comes to them, you feel that yeah, we have good memories. There is love, but I'm not sure. It's something about what's happened in the past, and perhaps there was a tower moment as well, where you just feel, well, I definitely don't want to experience that again. It's time consuming. It's taking its toll on me, and therefore I don't want to rush anything at all. But with this action coming in and someone showing up as the Emperor, there will be there will be action. There will be communication. So let's see what they're planning to say. So please give me messages for the person that Virgo is dealing with. What is happening in their surroundings? Why is the Three of Swords? Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. They're gaining strength and persevering, gaining courage. They have to be brave. With a Moon card, it feels for them they're going to do something they have never done before. They have to do something that's out of their comfort zone. And they have to communicate in a way they've never done before. Now this requires them to completely and utterly leave a chapter, and when their world is falling apart, it could be betrayal and breakup, infidelity, failure and exhaustion. They need to regain their strength again. But their feelings is there. They're open to new ideas. They feel intuitive when it comes to this connection. They feel inspired. With this connection here, they always feel in awe and they wonder what can happen with you and them. They feel like it's young love. They feel with you, Virgo, only with you can they reach a place of chasing their dreams, and dreams can become a reality. So, their desired outcome is to reach out to you, but there is some kind of level of intimidation and fear as you are not really reaching out to them. Silence perhaps have been a factor. I see someone kind of around you, but regardless, the communication they want to express has not been expressed. So that could be what is out of the blue, but so they need to kind of catch your attention as well. See, they know that you are their happiness. If they're able to rebirth and pick up this courage and persevere and gain the strength and confidence, they know that there is only fulfillment and happiness waiting for them. But see here as well, there's something to do with the devil. They could be battling an addiction, perhaps they could be battling a way of being, so that there might be a codependent relationship. And they also know that with you, they have juggled, they have rejected this love, but they're still obsessed about this love. But something can pull them back. Their environment could be, so they live around with a group of people, and it's very hard to say no. I see that they live sort of, there's a lot of people, like even neighbors around them, where it's easy to, maybe they live near a beach or something like that. It's like this kind of environment where it's constantly quite lively and a party environment. And if they're young, they can't seem to say no to they can't seem to say no to it. So that could constantly put them back because they get tired. So they could go to like, beach parties, events where they have fun, but they go do it with the same people, and then they need to rest. But then in the midst of this, they know that they want to move forward. So they are a hopeless romantic. They have perhaps unrealistic expectations as well about love. They're hoping that you somehow will end up on their doorstep, but you are not really taking any action when it comes to them. So they are the one having to take action, but they also know something can't be rushed. They know something can't be rushed here. But this, with the High Priestess and the Devil as well, they have like obsessed. They sometimes don't even trust their intuition. They think that they're just obsessed, infatuated with you, and that they're going crazy or something like that. And there could also be people telling them, just leave it be. So that they're going in between this. Okay, yes, I have to move forward to no, I wait to someone will approach me. But they're also trying to brush their problems under the carpet with sort of living a fun social life. They put it to the side, they extend it, they pause it, they let that time goes, and they're like, oh my gosh, another year have gone, I'm still here, right? I thought last year I wanted to leave, but why didn't I? But so they are starting to trust their intuition and inner knowing, listening to their inner voice, that they have to walk away from this energy. They have to break free. So, but still they are there. But let's continue. Virgo, what is happening in your surroundings? you have the Hanged Man, so something that you are gaining perspective and a bigger picture of. Wow, a 10 of Cups situation is here. You might also have, you know, looked into buying yourself a house, something new, looked into a new chapter, because, you know, you don't need a relationship to have the happily ever after. I really see that you are creating bliss around yourself, but there is a relationship coming towards you, confirming by the Lovers. Now, it can also be that someone here have to take a choice, a decision in love. Whether it's you or them, it could also be you having to take a decision, but love is here. There will be a long-term relationship offered to you, Virgo, and it will, of course, then require to walk away and abandon another situation. We have Gemini and Pisces, but certainly love is showing up for you, and with the Empress appearing, by the looks of it, it is a divine counterpart. This could be your twin flame. See, it's interesting, you have similar cards here, both, whereas they're sort of your surroundings, you feel things are stalled, but they are not stalled, but you might not know that they are not stalling, right? They are hesitating in terms of moving forward because of fear, shyness, not knowing how to say what they're going to say. And you know that when they say something, because here they come with the Six of Wands, when they say something, your fear is, oh my God, yeah, well, I was hoping they're going to say something, but I don't know about this right now. So you could be the one having to face fears. Well, I've decided kind of to let them go, but here they are. I believe that you will respond to them. But here, the Four of Cups, it is also, you know, you felt bored and discontent and unhappy that nothing moved forward when you were anticipating things to move forward. So I would say it could be a very weird kind of reaction, feeling you have, where you used to feel, oh wow, if I got this communication, I will be so happy. So parts of you are so happy. The other part is like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. What's the illusion here? What's the secret? What's happening behind? Because the energy you pick up, it is the energy that they are going through as well. So you have right to feel this way because there is something they have not detached themselves from. If it's a way of living, if it is a person, so it's that type of energy you are picking up, therefore hesitating, but at the same time feeling very happy and wanting to move towards them, wanting to communicate with them. I do have a strong feeling that two people, if nothing else, they want to meet up, they want to experience each other company, regardless, to get closure, to find out what are my feelings, why is this happening, why is this urge to see this person that I haven't spent much time with. Sorry, my tea, no coffee today. So why am I having this strong desire to see this person, and why have this person been on my mind for so long? Many questions, and what to do now is a big one. What to do now, right? It's here, someone is here, what to do now? Because they also know to be in this union, right? If they are, you know, in the past, maybe they were able to show a sort of a good face for a second, and then they went back to this devil energy, this stalling energy, this the conflict area. So because you have broken free from them, they know that they have to well and truly be free. Can they resist temptation when it's back on? Because, you know, there's been an ending. They said it's over, but there is some kind of temptation around them. And I think that's what you're picking up on. And that's why you are uncertain. And that's why you're not fully sort of are like, oh, great to hear from you, right? You are sort of, yeah, it could be like this, but it could also be like that. So you are sort of balancing also. I'm thinking, well, the outcome could be the moon, the fair, and the outcome could also be the lovers, the romance, the soul union, right? The happiness. So it is deciding that, okay, I'm taking a chance here. I'm going to communicate. I'm going to explore this new beginning. So it is sort of taking that action, moving ahead. But see here, there's something about the there is something about releasing this fear of unrequited love and getting through and ending that happened. It is something to do with communicating. Why did we reject each other? Why did we have this ending when at the same time, we both are moving forward? I would say that your person is going through this ending and they are moving into a new beginning. But as always, endings, there are always aftermath of endings, right? They're a big ending, especially tower moments, can also make someone feel stuck. And you see here with the star. So I definitely also see your fear here is that this person is not just they come forward for a new beginning and it's going to be smooth sailing. There's something about this person that they have some kind of a baggage. We'll look into what that is. That could also be a person. So even if they decide to move forward, they will be caught up with this devil. There could be a codependent relationship, something to do with. I really see here that this person is dealing with something that is very codependent. But for the most part, they are able to say, okay, I'm going this way, but they can have a relapse. There's something really heavy that pulls them back. That can be to do with age, right? So they will go back to an environment where they feel safe, but it's toxic. They could be going back to a person. So far, I haven't got a particular person, but let's see. Why is the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups and the Devil coming up? So the Sun is stronger. The outcome is stronger than that is worthwhile. So I do see something could come up on social media about this person being a player, this person perhaps not leaving someone in the past. And they might be dealing with a court case. So there are people wanting to gossip about them. People don't want them well. People that want revenge on this person for this ending. And something is keeping them stuck, but it's also them having to speak the truth. Could be Libra. They have to speak the truth here because they're going to lose something that is quite significant, and they're going to have a lot of people angry at them. So this could be why you are hesitating moving forward. They have some kind of baggage that you don't really want to be involved in. But there's forward movement, there's communication, there's truth spoken about, especially about love. But someone, maybe they're dealing with a Libra. It is possible. I believe that they have someone around them that is constantly reminding them, we have been through the dark times, we have gone through this before, why should we give up now? So that's the sort of, is a codependent. Someone's making them feel, it's sort of saying that, you have the security here, take your time. And here it is that, someone is like, oh, can I go through this? Can I go? They know they have to go through this. So there is some kind of someone they are codependent, or that they codependent on them. That's why they move into this Knight of Wands. It could be a fire sign you're dealing with. You also have Aquarius. But your person, they know they want to move forward, but they have to go through quite a few hurdles, and some they are not prepared to what it takes. They could be one day feeling, oh wow, I got this far, this is great, I now can move forward, I can move forward in my new life, and they are constantly pulled towards you, but something is pulling them back in. And I believe that with you there is a connection, it could be communication, but you know that I'm not going to surrender into this connection or expect anything from them, because I know my intuition is telling me that they have not completely evolved, ready to move on, ready to leave something behind. Because it's something about this person's age. I believe like they're in some sort of not midlife crisis, but some kind of detachment issues. Because the ending that's already occurred, it's not really any going back. But when it comes to you, they know that if they come forward and they speak the truth that isn't the truth, right? If there is a hidden agenda, they could lose this union forever, so they rather be careful. Any more messages for Virgo and their person and love, the most likely outcome? Say we see that it's an urge to see each other. But you and them have also had ending in the past. It was a time where you pulled back. There was also someone who broke their own heart, I feel, from and put themselves out in the cold. Because of their actions, because of the path that they chose. Now they want to take a leap of faith, they want to collaborate, they want to be in this union. But let's see if this is, they might have a family business that's a tie. So someone is saying that, or they're saying to themselves they need to stay where they are, but they know they are depleted here. But I see this unexpected communication and you saying, what to do now. See, there is your person, how I see it strongly is that they have made up their mind where they're going. They will continue investing in you, continuing to show you the signs of they want to move forward, but they are dealing with an aftermath of an ending that they're not getting support. So they have now become unstuck, but now they're realizing, they were also codependent on some of the support they used to get, and now they are completely on their own, and they don't have you yet because you are not rushing towards them when it comes to supporting them in any way. They know that, so they are still, there's something to do with the codependency. Someone is threatening them financially, could be a Libra, that if they do move forward, if they do not remain, if they don't invest, and they won't help them. So they could sort of feel desperate at some point, because there might be a child involved. We see the page energy coming up, so that might be that they are required to here with the Six of Pentacles to give. So there's some kind of blackmailing, some kind of mind games here. And with the Magician and the Five of Swords is a lot of manipulation, right? It's like saying that is only one way, right? What we're making someone believe that there isn't another way. They will never get out of where they're getting out of. That's their life's calling and this kind of stuff. So it is sort of this person constantly have to go back and reflect, on their inner knowing. So they're being very slow. They have to be quite strategic. You could be dealing with an Aries. They have to be very strategic, but they are on this crossroads. They know where they're going. They know who they love, right? They know eventually they're going to release. They're going to release their feelings, but something about them trying to rush in the past, and that didn't work. I see them again. I see someone trying to end basically a long-term codependent relationship, and there's a lot of argument each time they do it. But because they gotten used to argue, it's almost becoming someone is treating them like, oh, that's all right, it was just an argument. So someone here, it's like, had this very weird approach to get someone stuck, almost saying that, oh, you didn't mean what you said yesterday, don't worry about it, it's water under the bridge kind of things. It's this sort, they are in this, it's kind of a whole world they're in. It's just like a lot of noise and people just do what they want anyway. That's what I'm seeing. So they're in an environment where people just come used to do what they want, what they say. Yes, it can turn into an argument there and then, but the next day people just do what they want. So it's like living in an illusion and a bit of a sort of where nobody takes each other seriously, because in the end they just meet up at the pub, or they meet up at the beach, or they meet up somewhere and they just all hang out. So they kind of excuse me, they end up with each other regardless. So they haven't really faced their true fears. That is sort of completely they have to completely leave. They can't sort of end something and stay where they are. As long as they stay where they are, they will still be attached. Sorry, you're my first reading this morning, so yeah. But it is true love. But yeah, having to pay attention to the red flags, or something to do with financial ties where they are as well, could prevent them to move forward. But I see two people here wanting to be with each other. This is also, I'm seeing a union here where both people would choose each other when it comes to the physical attraction, sexual attraction, physical contact, all that. That is, both of you are pretty much only attracted to each other, and the love is there, but the love is not something that you've been able to explore for a long time because they are on a distance. But it's almost the inevitable here that one day you will get together. But I see that you are enjoying yourself and what the abundance that you have created. You can nourish yourself. You're very creative. You are sort of the divine feminine, regardless of the gender. You look great. You know how to ensure that your skin looks good, your hair. You could have long, beautiful hair. You could have someone that is, really take your grooming seriously. You're very, even if you're not going anywhere, you are someone that you look immaculate. You make the most out of your looks. You really are also, it's not to do with just like, you're not like in terms of slapping on kilos of makeup and that's your way of looking good. No, you look good also. It's that natural beauty you have. You take care of your mind and your soul. Your person is very attracted to that. They haven't met anyone like you. It's in the environment they're in. It's a very sort of a bit more hippie-ish, like laid back. Nothing wrong with it, but they are attracted to something about you. Perhaps you are a bit more sort of urban living, and you live where there's new tech. You live where things are happening. Things are quite forward. A strong sense of fashion, being where it happens, where they live in a different environment, which is also fine, but they have already decided to leave, but still there's some very toxic sort of pull to stay, and they're constantly trying to detach from that environment to be able to move forward to the path they are supposed to be on. Any more messages for my dear Virgos? All right, so you will receive what you need. Regardless, there's going to be closure, spending time with friends, moving on, happily single, and this communication coming in, a partnership engagement could be on offer. But, the communication, you are sort of in this Four of Cups, the Moon, because no, I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to put my heart on a line. I don't want to put anything on the line. I don't even want to. So you're quite resistant because you're dealing with someone that seems very self-absorbed. See this person here, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So it is a third-party interference that is here. I feel that there's been some gossip about the third party. So it could have come to light via social media. So you have seen, okay, well, they have clearly not made up their mind. They're not strong enough. So therefore, someone here is not showing their true feelings. They're hiding, pretending, a healing heart from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So it falls back to, I would say, again, this person is a way of living, the way their mind is conditioned, the way they have been raised, the people they are around. They could go through a period of feeling very confused. They are listening to their inner voice. So their inner voice could say, look, this person and this person, they're toxic. Look, you become a worse version of yourself when you're around them. Don't you see that you have some addictions when you're around a certain group of people? So they have these voices, but then the 3D world takes over. So it's very much back and forth. The devil can be very persuasive, but it also has to do with someone's journey, right? They have to continue with these healthy choices long enough for them to sort of say, easier to see that it's a toxic environment and that it's not for them anymore. I do see there's going to be, it could be friends coming in from your past. There could be some really nice and meaningful conversations where friends, you are sort of really enjoying equally planning events with family and friends. So you have come to a place, Virgo, where you are, okay, I know all I need to know about this person, and I enjoy my life, I enjoy everything to the fullest, but you are hesitating when they come forward because you are saying, no, I'm not dealing with the hurt, I have boundaries, I'm still angry. So your person is also someone that, if they don't get the answer, they can also be someone that, oh, well, then Virgo isn't interested, I should stay where I am. So as long as they have this way of thinking and acting, they will not break the cycle, they will not move forward with you, because you are not going to say, well, you know, come back and forth, and eventually I know you'll come to me because we are meant to be. That's not what you will accept. So, and they know that. So it has to do with, strongly have to do with someone maturity, to say, look, regardless what happens, I have made up my mind, and if I don't get Virgo, if I don't move forward, I'm still moving forward in my life. So that is what this person is going through. But they are also in this sort of codependent way of thinking. But I am ready to take my mask off and be real with you. I can't stop thinking about you. You are always in my dreams. Say, I need more time to heal myself. Exactly. So they are still looking for answers. You are my Two of Cups. You are my soulmate. So it is, but again, this person here is going through the separation where they are, because as you can imagine, when someone is around a toxic environment or codependency, it will come to that as well, that this devil sneaks up and say there's someone around them saying, well, you know, why are you really leaving? You know, look at this beautiful environment we created, you know, no, don't worry about it. So there's some kind of bullying. It's like having an argument and, like, you know, saying the worst possible things, but then a couple of days later it's like, oh no, it's like someone pretended it didn't happen. So it's that type of environment they're living in. So they're coming a little bit crazy and deluded. The Year of the Goat, 1979, 1999 could be significant. Year of the Dragon, 1988, 1976. The Year of the Rabbit, 1987, 1975. So of course it's 12 years from each time, you probably know as well. But yeah, these are significant signs. So let's apologize. Okay, some final tarot messages for Virgo this time. But yeah, let me tell you, you will be surprised. I mean, with the Lovers and the Ace of Wands, attraction and flirtation, and strongly it suggests here that it will be a meeting. You also have the Chariot. So if you say yes to that, it will be a very passionate reconnection here. There's two people that, you know, can't put their hands up each other, wanting to experience that moment. Again, right? It's having this awakening. Someone is, you know, speeding up here. Now, Virgo, you could also be facing that you have a few suitors around you. You get a lot of attention. This could be a fire sign here, also fellow earth sign, also a water sign. I see that there's a lot of Knight's energy around you, so you receive attention, you receive that recognition, you receive, you know, you have options and opportunities here. But if you see here, it's something to do with that person. So I see for many of you that you could decide to move forward, but there's something about it's something about here, right? This person having to stay on course. Now, for some of them, they have to leave someone that is pregnant. They have to also battle that you are keeping your guards up, but they love you. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. I also see this person is Yeah. I see that they have some very strong personalities around them that feeds into them being sort of who they always been. There is some kind of pressure here to stay with someone. There's something to do with pregnancy. It could also be a mother figure, someone they are supposed to be there and nurture. They give them this baggage of holding them back. But, you know, they have already decided, they made up their mind where they're going. But there are people around them that is slowing them down. They're not giving them any support to move forward. There's a lot of people involved, and that explains why the Five of Wands is here. So when they realize your person finally will leave, it's a lot of, you know, they have to deal with a lot of people that is giving them more and more baggage, so it's making it hard for them to leave, full stop. So they could be stalling here, but you know, this passion, this chapter that you start together, it is going to, I do see that this person actually, what I see is that your person, they have seen and experienced and again and again and again what is happening each time they give in, each time they stay. So at this time, they're going to, I see someone here being strategic in the way, Virgo, they are communicating with you. You are reconnecting, it's very passionate, and both people wanting to move forward, but they know that in their environment, they can't say it. They have to be quite sneaky, and they have to pack their bags and kind of, okay, well, I've got in with Virgo now. If I mess this up, but I can't say to my environment, I'm leaving, but I'm going to leave. So I do see someone here, they are leaving and leaving this tower, leaving someone, there's something to do with a heartbreak here, but they're coming towards you single, they're coming towards you to give equally, but I definitely see that they are being held back, or not this, yeah, especially we have an air sign. If they have a father figure, this could be maybe there's the owner of a business, something about them, and like something about them not approving. Yeah, they're not approving of leaving because they might here be leaving a family, business, their job. There's something about their job. Yeah, there's something about, see here is, but it shows there, I mean, I don't really do reversals, but I'm seeing someone leaving a job or where they have someone, an emotional attachment to that person. It could be a family member, someone they have given the responsibility to have this job. If they leave this job, they will ruin the whole company. And it could be as well, there's something about they have been relying on your person's skills. If they leave, there is no going back. But it says here, because of it's reversed, I would also say that it can be healed. I really have a strong idea there's a father figure, meaning that, you know, yeah, we're going to give you grief for leaving, but we are going to forgive you because it's blood, you know, relation that, you know, regardless of what you do, you will be, there's something like that. But they have to trust that that's going to happen, that, you know, they are packing their bags, they are leaving where they are facing threats, but it is what their journey is, and they have to stick to it. So I see them taking this leap of faith, having to deal with disappointing others, so that they have to deal with perhaps this is someone they have to deal with this initial period of feeling very lonely and stuck, and they can't reach out for support. So perhaps like a day-to-day support they used to have, they don't have it, and they don't really have you either. So it has to do with someone's maturity. But I see they have decided to stay on this journey. I see also sign of Aries here, Leo. Because, as a twin flame connection, twin flames, you know, will always be driven to be with each other. You can't sort of break the bond. And I feel that that is the case here. It's an unbreakable bond between two people that only desire to be with one another, but there is some, you know, obstacles in the way for a very long time as well, it seems. Okay, the end of this rough cycle approaches. Emotions are running high and a new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum, that's for sure here. So, well, Virgo, this is what I had for you today. If it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and you can share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.